9%.
Jeremy Lefebre smells like pee-pee.
Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Bell. I'm a certified public accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon in the link of this video. And I'm having a great time watching Jeremy Lefebre have a great time. Now, why is Lefebre so happy? Well, if you haven't known, this is the guy that used to charge up to $20,000 per person to get access to his stupid Discord and private coaching, okay? $20,000, $15,000, whatever he freaking charged people. Insane amounts of money. And basically, people had the privilege of paying him boatloads, tens of thousands of dollars to buy trash garbage stocks that have been freaking annihilated in this amazing, delicious sort of bear market. I don't even know. I don't care. I'm actually a long-term investor, unlike Jeremy Lefebre, because I maxed my tax advantage accounts and my total world stock market index funds. Anyway, his stocks have been freaking decimated. Why? Because he buys a bunch of unprofitable garbage stocks. He's a freaking gambler. He is not a long-term investor. A good investor would be like, this company's losing money every year. Maybe I should wait till it becomes profitable, and then I can consider buying it. I don't want to hear about Amazon. Go look at Amazon's history, okay? When they became profitable, if you had bought that stock in like 2003, you would have made freaking bang just as well as if you had bought it when it was unprofitable. You freaking dorks. Anyway, here's Jeremy Lefebre celebrating. So we're going to listen to him talk. We're going to laugh at him, and then we're going to see what actions he took. And then we're going to listen to his stupid words of wisdom. And I'm just going to dump on him. Because this guy's a total freaking doofus. I don't know how he has a huge YouTube channel. I don't understand it. I don't know how the SDC hasn't come and cracked down on him. Oh, he's not giving financial advice. Yeah, okay. Let's watch.
Holy smokers, this ain't no day.
Holy smokers, this ain't no jokers.
Now, he acts like he's a long-term investor, but he watches his stocks every freaking day. If you bought a company that you believe is going to be a great company in 5, 10, 20 years, you buy the stock and you go do something else, okay? You go freaking cut your grass. You go maybe, I don't know, shave that disgusting trash stash. You go do something else. You don't worry about it, okay? I have stocks that are down. I don't sit here every freaking day pumping out videos. Oh my God, Baba went up 9% today. And yeah, Baba went up today. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't freaking matter. Because I'm not selling that stock for 10, 20, 30 years. Or unless it goes up very, very, very insanely. Then I'll sell it, like Tesla. But this guy, he's a long-term investor, bro. Yeah. Focusing on the market every freaking day. Oh, wait, you need that YouTube ad revenue. Even though you're a great investor. But you wouldn't make any money without your ad revenue. So I don't understand, Lefebre.
Jokers, if you opened up your Hungry Bowl app today, you probably said, what in the flippin' flapjack is going on out there? There is a whole lot of green.
Okay, stocks go up, stocks go down in the short term. Who freaking cares what happens day to day? Baba went up 9%, it could go down 20% tomorrow. I don't care, and neither should you. But here's this freaking loser who acts like he's a long-term investor, focusing on day-to-day fluctuations. His stocks could all go down tomorrow, but holy smokers, I need to make a video. So let's go and see what actions he took. This is actually pretty freaking hilarious what he did.
Morning already at that point, maybe it was like 2 a.m. or whatever, and I put some more.
Wait.
Which we are certainly in that type of market where we have ridiculous pricing. So I flooded 20,000 in to the options account late.
Oh, 20,000! You must have had one sale recently.
late last night, like I think it was technically this morning already at that point, maybe it was like 2 a.m. or whatever, and I put some orders in, and so...
You hear that? He's up at 2 a.m. in the morning looking at stocks. Do you think this guy is comfortable, or do you think he's stressed to the max? He's losing his freaking mind because his stocks have been decimated, and his whole YouTube career is on his stocks 10xing in 5 seconds, okay? He's freaking crapping his pants. That's why you put these orders in at 4:30 in the morning? What is he doing? Jeez, did he just get back from the truck stop? Holy crap. Let's see what he bought. So he bought some options, okay? We'll let him talk a little bit. Then we'll go listen to his life lessons about the stock market.
Basically, the moves I end up making is I bought 10 contracts of Honest. Now, all of these expire in January 2024. Why do I do that? I want to give myself time. Who knows? Maybe it's not the market bottom. Maybe this is just a one-day fake out. Market goes right back down. Okay, I always have to be willing to accept that. So I never want to play something super short term.
Then why are you going in the intro of your video, Lefebre? I'm gonna buy some options now. Options are freaking gambling. Okay, even in over a 2-3 year time span, these stocks could go nowhere. Okay, especially if they don't become profitable. These stocks will actually move, a lot of them, when something fundamentally changes with the business. You're going to have short-term fluctuations. Oh, it'll spike, it'll crash, blah, 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 blah. But most of these stocks aren't going to moon like he thinks until they actually become profitable or have some kind of change to the upside that basically beats Wall Street's expectations. And even then, the stocks might not go up. Look at Tesla. I'll be doing a Tom Nash video too. Oh, the stock went up. But that's besides the point. So, here he is celebrating on a short-term fluctuation in a stock, or multiple stocks. I mean, all my stocks went up. I don't care. Here he is freaking celebrating, buying call options at 4:36 in the freaking morning. What a raving maniac. Anyway, let's hear his words of wisdom, and then we'll close out this video. Oh, he's so inspirational. Oh, look at my balance. I'm so rich.
Six-figure day if you count up all the different accounts. So good to see things kind of back on the right track. Now, in this, I got a lot I want to share now, okay? So you got to stay long. You got to stay focused in this sort of market. And I've been preaching this for the last several weeks, right? The temptation is there to trade, try to get in and out of stocks. You got to avoid this type of stuff like the plague, essentially, okay? You got to avoid it like the plague. You know, when this sort of market, when you have stocks, you know, making these dramatic moves, right? It is very, very tempting to start to want to swing trade, day trade, those sorts of things. Sell out of your account completely, you know, do all these crazy things that you wouldn't usually do, right? And so, you know, you've got to avoid that.
You know how that happens? It's when you check your account every day. Kind of like what he does. He makes a video every day. If you're looking at your stocks every day, the more you look at them, the more likely you are to be tempted to do something stupid. You don't think he thought about selling his stocks? And he may have gotten close to it because he looks at his freaking account every day. You don't need to do that. Buy your freaking stock, or better yet, max your tax advantage accounts in my total world index funds, and you'll be fine. And then go to the beach and dollar cost average and, I don't know, go grind up on the sand or something.
Stuff like the plague, like, you know, I think the stock market sometimes is a very good representation of life in general, right? Where you have a lot of temptation in life and you have to try your best to avoid those temptations, or, you know, you're going to set yourself up, you know, because you enjoyed a short-term pleasure, you're going to set yourself up for a lot of long-term pain because of something you enjoyed in the short term, right? And that's the stock market, and a lot of folks want that short-term pleasure of selling out of all their stocks in a tough market because they just continue to lose money. They want the
Yeah, he doesn't want short-term pleasure, then he freaking basically beats himself off at the beginning of the video because his stocks went up for a day. What a loser.
Short-term pleasure of trying to time in and out of the market. They want the short-term pleasure of trying to get it right? They want the short-term pleasure of, like, not the pain, and to try to get some semblance of, success. And all these things ultimately just are folks' downfalls in the stock market. And so you got to stay focused in these sorts of markets. You got to avoid the temptation. It's there. I can't deny it. But you got to avoid it like the plague, man. That's the first.
What you need to avoid like the plague is the temptation to listen to somebody like this who basically repeats a lot of things that actual good investors do. But when you actually look at what he does, what he buys, he's not a good investor. He's basically dollar cost averaging into trash, unprofitable stocks. Now, staying the course is a good thing if you have an index fund, if you own the world economy, or most of the publicly traded stocks of the world. Because when you do that, you grow your wealth as the world becomes wealthier and companies become more profitable and people become more productive. That doesn't work for garbage, unprofitable stocks that he's pushing on you, okay? He only got lucky with Tesla. It's the only reason he's in the green right now. I don't know, maybe he's like $1 in the green now after today without Tesla. It's the only reason he's freaking green, okay? This guy is full of crap. He's a loser. He's a scumbag. Do not listen to him. Do not subscribe to his channel. I mean, I do, so I can track him. Don't freaking buy his course. He's a scumbag. The amount of money he charges you, even if it's a couple grand, you could put that in your Roth IRA and let it sit there for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 freaking years. And you'll be much better off than buying the stupid freaking stocks that this guy tells you to. Like I said, he makes it seem like he's a smart long-term investor. But when you look at his actions, they don't speak of good investing. They speak of freaking degenerate gambling. Unprofitable trash stocks and call options. Yeah, bro. All right, let's hear a couple more words of wisdom from Lefebre, and then we'll close this out.
First thing I want to say. Second thing is, the stock market, I've been doing this for 14 years now, and
I've been doing this for 14 years. Yeah, I'm so experienced. And you haven't learned anything, moron. You can't even do a discounted cash flow analysis.
kind of like if you have kids, you can relate to this if you have kids, right? So, you say to a kid, be a good boy, you get a lollipop or something like that, right? Because kids are always tempted to do bad stuff or stuff they shouldn't do.
Jeremy, delete your channel and I'll give you a lollipop. What do you think about that, little foo-foo? You're gonna get a lollipop. Yeah.
Get into stuff they shouldn't be getting into and whatnot, right? And you kind of got to, have something there for them to, incentivize them, to be good or something like that. And I feel like the stock market is kind of like that type of situation. It's like, be a good boy, you're going to make a lot of money, right? But
be a good boy, just buy trash, unprofitable companies, you're going to make a lot of money. Gambling. Anyway, that's it. Sad man. Screaming like a freaking maniac because the stocks go up one freaking day. Getting up at 4:30 in the freaking morning to buy call options, but somehow he's a long-term investor. And then basically repeating what investment gurus say, but then his actions show something entirely different. What a freaking joke. Anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. You have a wonderful night. Cheers!